to the wild world of wrestling.
Alright, welcome back to the next episode of Wild World of Wrestling on Pro Wrestling Sim. So, this episode, I already have it set up for 3W Rise. As I explained in the last episode, we're trying to get back to where we were previously, as Rise being the main show and Rebellion being the second show, which is kind of reversed over the last year or so. And then I'll show you some of my booking, well, not too intricate for Stardom, and then we'll go to Rebellion, depending on how much time I have here. And we will also search for the new wrestlers that have just coming to the world and see which of them look to be promising and see if we are going to hire any or what. Currently, we have 91 wrestlers, 49 faces, and 42 heels. And most of those faces, at least, 4, 5 maybe, are all new wrestlers that just came in. None of them that really have intimidation skill yet. And I didn't want to set them up for failure, so I turned them as face first and then try to work it into actually turning them heel if it fits for them. But we will figure that out once they get better, or if they get better, because there's a lot of you never know when someone works out or not. And I've had a couple that I've already released, 2 that I really liked but did not do much. So, and as you also noticed, it shows over there on today's news, 3W and MOV North America have ended their broadcast agreement for 3W Rise. Well, my dum-dum self did not recognize that it was going to expire. I forgot to take a gander at all of them and see when things are expiring. It doesn't actually bring it up in the news. At least not yet. Maybe that'll come down later on. The more updates they do for the game. As I said, it's still an early release, so or early access, excuse me. But I got them signed to another deal. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it said that it's possible that the show can receive up to 5 million viewers. That doesn't seem very... It seems like a lot to me, I guess. But it says that's the potential. I don't know if we're really going to get that much. I tried adding more, but there was nothing available for the 2 other regions. So I got them in Asia, Europe, North America, and South America. The other 2 wouldn't work, Africa and the other one. The only ones available for it was if I did free online, which I could do. I just didn't feel like it right now. But everything else looked good. I had to go check them out. So let's quit the chitter chat and kind of get into the next day for 3W Rise. And like I said, I already built everything up for this episode. Before I actually go to the screen to do the show, I'm going to check my booking one more time to make sure I got it right. I kind of went through it really quick. And just hope I didn't mess anything up. So, as you see, book events. And let's see, anybody else new in the world? Nope. APW holds square up. Let's see. How do they do? I mean, that's where I used to be, actually. But I think it says APW is global. Huh. Interesting. See, this is the only thing I don't like. Angle involving, angle involving, angle involving. And it's weird. They have 3 angles at the start. That's why I love to edit my stuff. Makes it feel more real. So anyways, let's see. Square Up. It did about 3.4 million viewers on South America. Asia more did 3.3. Oh no, it did less. Excuse me. 3.3, 3.1 for North. Wow. Now that's kind of weird. They must not be doing very well. They had less viewers for North America as a North American promotion versus South America. Huh, interesting. Anyways, let's see how we do and how our first event on the new North American show, whichever that was called. I can't remember. We'll find out afterwards. So we have tag team championships, the trio championships, because I got to get those ones in. Otherwise, the prestige will fall. So before you make someone lose a title, they should at least have a minimum of 10, unless you're building a specific thing. And we got a number one world championship contender at the end, which I actually have set as automatic specifically. And we are in Kentucky this week. Capacity of 20,000. Right now it says the potential is 14,000. Now here's something cool I've noticed. So you can change these around and it can change the potential attendance. So for example, if I move this up, see, it went up. If I move this one up, it even went up more. So the thing is we are not entertainment based. This is more traditional wrestling, so I kind of book it as if it's entertainment and traditional at the same time. But what they really want are matches back to back to back before anything else, and they prefer more of angles that are more interviews rather than actual angles that we're used to in like WWE and stuff like that. But I kind of mix it too because I like both in an aspect. But look at that. I changed those two around, and all of a sudden our potential attendance went up to 15,390, which will help with money wise. But we'll see how this goes. Let's go. Ooh, the match actually was not that bad. Damari is one that I've been debating on getting rid of. And I snagged him with Logan, who was new, and that actually was a better match than I actually thought. But as always, Damari is struggling for breath by the end of the match. He is the weak link. But the quality of the match and the final score actually was better than I expected. I was figuring maybe about 70 because of Damari. But I'm surprised. Damari didn't lose any popularity whatsoever. Well, that's cool. I want the Cowboys to lose, but I haven't found anyone that they will lose against. So I will have to figure something out here. So next segment. Time Splitters versus Valiant Society. And both teams I absolutely love. So I'm trying to figure something out for them both to not be one jobbing and everything and not keep giving them losses and whatnot. But it looks like Kamari. So Kamari Garrison with the Time Splitters. So Charles Webster, Kamari Garrison. As you see, I actually color coordinated everything, so it fits. That's the best thing about that being AI. But I actually thought the Valiant Society was going to win this one. I was hoping Time Splitters. And Time Splitters are heel, and Valiant Society are face. And actually, this actually was a pretty good match by the looks of it. 3.5 stars. Crowd reaction wasn't that good. Final score wasn't bad for the start of, the show and whatnot. But what I don't like is James and Marvin lost too much popularity. So I got to get them up there and win matches. All right, next segment. We got the Trios Championship. And let's see. Man, I was really wanting these guys to work out, but they're not doing it very well. Gavin, Maverick, and Hunter. And I know Shane does not want to lose, ever, no matter what I do. What's really funny is Jake, Shane, Maverick, Gavin. All were struggling for breath by the end of the match. But it was a 4-star match. Crowd reaction was a little higher than the last one, and 84%. So here's we really need the main event to be high 90s, if not 100%, so that we can have a better score. Otherwise, we're going to keep going, losing popularity with the show. Next segment. Backstage attack. So after Rebellion, Kiva called out Mercedes for attacking her. Kiva tried to plot revenge. It didn't work. And Mercedes attacks Kiwa in backstage and says, Kiwa, you tried and failed. Trust me, I'll be taking that title from you soon. So taunting her with taking that championship. And she's still the tag team champion. So still figuring that one out myself. And look at this. The attack was lower than I thought it would be, but the speaking was good. So 91. That's a good segment. Video highlights of Tyler and Jeremiah. So their feud from the last week that when he had that match and whatnot. Showing it all together because they're about to have their final match, where I'm trying to put Jeremiah over. But look at their popularity. It went up really, really good. 100%. Sweet. That really helps. Now we need the next one to be high 90s, 100%. Somewhere there. Let's see who wins. And this one I put as automatic. I did not set who I want to win, so this will be a surprise to me. Who wins? All right. Ricky Babylon. He wins number 1 contender against for Kenta. I'm actually glad a face character won, seeing that Kenta went heel, but I could always make it work. But, so I'm guessing, because I did set Kenta in there to cause a distraction interference with Yasumasa as they're feuding. Wow. Only one person lost. Popularity. Wow. Eddie actually lost quite a bit. Nobody else lost popularity. That's actually kind of cool. Working with the Asamasa helped everyone learn the segment. Final score 97. Match quality 4 stars. Crowd reaction 94. The star and good looks of Ryan added to the match. Ricky Babylon's selling skill raised the match quality. The star power of Ricky added to the match. Ricky also had a boost to his performance because of his gimmick. Star power of Asamasa added to the match. Aiming to steal the show, the workers really upped their game in ring. So that was your number 1 contender match for the World Championship. Now let's end the show and see what our final score is. And it is 86. Can't get any higher within the last few weeks. The show has not, but every time when I book Rebellion, it's always really top notch. It's interesting though. But I didn't lose popularity, and we gained in Europe. So Europe is enjoying it. But overall, not a bad show. End show. Let's see. We have just doing the checks here. All right. Local indie show. Huh. Interesting. No logo. All right. Let's see. So our potential was 5 million. We got 4.1 million for this new network that we went to. So that's not too bad. South America, we got 3.2 million. That's not bad. Asia, 922,000. And that's the one that I don't have here. Wait, I'm missing one. Hey, there it is. That's weird. They have it set. Huh. Anyways, Europe, 251,000. It's weird. You think Europe would be a lot much higher. I know Asia should be high. South America, well, huh. Well, that's cool though. So, summary of 3W Rise. Ooh, it did not fare. It did not go up to the potential that it was supposed to, or that it was allowable. So, way under 14,000. I think that was the lowest in ticket sales in the last few months, honestly. So, didn't even scratch 700,000 for that. Interesting. And look at this. Here's the popularity trend. You notice this? So our money's still going up. Popularity trend's gotten up there. And here it comes and went back down just slightly in North America. So where was our top? Popularity trend 90.1, 90.1. That was our popularity trend. That was in December. Now we're at 89. So when you look at the popularity, so your score has to be around that popularity or higher. That's pretty much what it's looking for. So your score has to match that popularity, by what I've noticed. So that 86, it works for Europe. Because Europe, look at this. Wow. I started off at 30, so 2022. So it's been over a year now. And then just went to 40. Straight shot up after I set a network to them. And it is now at 77. So that 86 rating is why it keeps going up. Look at Asia. Wow, way up there. See, that's why it didn't rise either. 88.8. Latin America, same thing, 88.8. It's really cool. Africa, still down there. Oceania, same down there. All 30. I haven't set a network there, so. Now, we will go to the next day. Well, check out Stardom. This is where it's unimportant, so the popularity doesn't count. So our score will not matter whatsoever. But it helps get exposure to the newbies. Trying to get wins, trying to push them, trying to, get them popular. So this is where I'm going to book this episode for you guys. Just something small, something, So we're going to go push. We're going to go down to the bottom of the field. I don't care what the rating is. Let's go up, because this ain't right. So I have match, and I only do matches for Stardom. I don't do anything else. So we are going to start with our lowest enhancement talent, Elena Wright, which is the face character. And holy crap, where's a heal? Wow, they're all face, aren't they? Interesting. Here we go. Lower mid Carter, Emma Banks. Try to give her screen time. We'll go about 14 minutes. No, we're gonna go about 8. I don't know if Elena can go that long. We will set our agent to our owner. Winner automatic purpose to make Elena look strong. Or look good, excuse me. Save match. And we're gonna hide our boats. Next match. We got about 32 minutes, so let's see. Stanley. Oh yes, these are our new guys right here. Stanley and Kenny, brand new. So let's see. We're gonna put David White here, and we're gonna go. Let's go with Stanley. We're gonna go about 13 minutes. Agent gonna be our owner again. We are going to do the purpose of making Stanley look good. I actually want Stanley to win, but we'll see if David will allow it. Yes, he doesn't get mad. Cool. Okay. Next match, we're gonna do Kenny. Another new one against Brock Kingston. I was trying to push Brock, and he made me mad. So right now, he is a nobody. We'll do him, and I do want Kenny to win. So sorry, Brock. Oh, that's what I wanted. Point is to make. Oh no, that's not it. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Purpose though is to make Kenny look good. Okay, how much time do I have? Minimum 5, max time 25. So we can do one more match. Let's see here. We are going to who do I need to push a little bit? Owen Blake. That's right, Jonathan Erickson. We're gonna put Owen Blake together. Let's see, Alessandro. Ooh, hey, listen here. Alessandro. Who else do I need to? Shane. I don't know, Kazuhiro. We're going to do Shane. And we will do about 15 minutes for this match gimmick. Kind of make them look good here. We'll put in a cage match. Our owner again. Let's see, purpose. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try stealing the show. And we will do a major spot again and save. So like I said, this is only to help give exposure to our new ones. So this is nothing special. And where do we want to go this for here? Should we stay in Kentucky? Or no, I think Indiana. And it's 5,000 capacity. Nothing for their own arena, so 5,000. Let's see. What is... Uh-oh. Never does that, but 5,215. And let's start show and see how this comes out. So, Elena loses against Emma. Which didn't make her lose too much popularity, so that's a plus. Next one, David White loses against Stanley, which is brand new, which I just got him not too long ago. Unfortunately, he does not have excellent stamina. Same thing with David White. But the intimidating presence of David White added to the match. So, 2-star, 60. That's actually higher than I thought it would be. Both of them were 60, so interesting. Next segment. So, of course, Brock would lose popularity for losing, but Kenny was made to look like a threat, and it really helped the popularity, so that's good. He got some popularity added into the States. 61. Wow, this is actually going better than I thought it would be. Major Spot brought the match to another level, and both of them also have poor stamina. So I know that 14 minutes is just not that good. Now let's see what the final match. Who wins? Owen Blake. I figured Jonathan would have won this one, or Shane, but wow. So Major Spot was good. Overall wrestling ability wasn't there to steal the show. Of course, I didn't think so. Jonathan, Shane struggled for breath. Big Spot had the crowd on their feet. So everyone lost popularity except for Owen for winning. So Owen looks like he is going to be good for future. He might be one of our future champions. We will find out. 63% for the show rating. That's actually higher than I expected, especially for a show that's unimportant and that I just kind of randomly threw together just for the heck of it and not doing storylines. So I actually enjoyed that. So let's end the show. See how much audience we had in America for this, which is a low network because it's a low show, unimportant show. It's less than NXT in my opinion. That's kind of where I have it. I guess you could say it's more like AEW Rampage. It's unimportant. It's only an hour, and I don't think I've ever really watched it. I watched the other two shows, but yeah. Okay, so North America, we have 321,000 viewers for Stardom. Not bad. That is actually not bad at all for an unimportant show. Let's see. Did we make any money? Oh yeah. So it cost $16,000 to set it up for $5,000 for the stadium, and $244,000 in ticket sales with an attendance of 5,000. So we maxed everything out and we made a profit. So that is a plus. You know, I forgot about something. Ha ha ha. Promises. I have 2 of them. That's right. DeAndre and Brandon both want title wins. And they have until March and April. It's so hard with those 2 because I want them both to win tag titles, and it's not working out very well. I can't put them over a good star. They'll get mad or they'll block. So, interesting. But yeah, that will do it for this episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will keep coming back for the next episodes. Thank you for joining.